Hi, this is Alan at Hobby Masters with another how-to instructional hobby video. Well, today's video isn't quite as hobby related, but it's one we're getting a lot of requests for. It's how to paint your golf clubs using some of the items that are popular in hobby stores, mainly the A-West needlepoint bottles. We get a lot of requests for these bottles from golfers around the country, and a lot of pro shops at some of the top-rated golf courses use these when they refurb people's golf clubs. Now, I'm going to tell you right off the bat, I'm not a golfer, but I'm a modeler and painting is our thing. So we're going to go through and tell you a quick and easy way to get a nice finished look onto your golf clubs. Much easier than using a paintbrush. You don't have to be an artist to do this. It's quick, it's easy. When you use the paint bottles to fill the paint in, it lasts a lot longer. You're just going to like the finish and like how easy it is to do. Much better than paint markers, crayons. I've seen a lot of other ways out there. There's a reason the pro shops are picking this way to do it. So we're going to go ahead now and show you how it's done, why it's so easy and so popular to do it this way. A couple things you're going to need to do this. First of all, golf clubs, you'll need them. Paints, you want acrylic paints. We sell on our website with the A-West bottles. The Tamiya paints are very good quality acrylic paints, stick quite well. Quite a large variety of colors that you can get. And they'll last you all your clubs. You can do your friends' clubs. They're not expensive, but you do want an acrylic paint to use. Another thing you're going to want is an acrylic paint thinner. A lot of people use nail polish remover also. It's okay, but invest a little on acrylic paint thinner and a little time saved by doing that. Also smells a little less. We have also on our website, this is by Tamiya. You always try to match your thinner to your paint. This is the Tamiya X20A acrylic paint thinner. Paper towels, because, and that's it. A little workspace and you're good to go. So we have our golf club here that we're going to use. I actually borrowed this one from my boss, so I better not mess it up. This golf club, we're going to fill in the lettering on it. Maybe we'll play with the sweet spot a little bit on it. The first thing you can see with this club is that it is quite dirty. You cannot paint a dirty golf club. Paint will stick to the dirt just fine, but the dirt never sticks to your club that well. So please make sure you clean your golf club first before you go any further. And that's what we're going to do right now, is take a minute and clean it. Soap and water is all you need to clean a golf club. Start using scouring brushes and you're going to scratch up your club. And people will just think that you're hitting the dirt a lot with your club. Soap, water, you could use a toothbrush if it's really bad, but just leave it at that. So I'll be right back as soon as we finish cleaning up this club. Alright, I'm back now from cleaning up this golf club. Just soap and water is all it took. And we got that ready to go. So now I want to start with my A-West needlepoint applicators. You'll notice there's different sizes of them. 16, 20, 25, 30, 50, and 65. That's going to be the size of the actual needle on the bottle. I don't know if the camera will show this well, but you can see this one, which is a 35, is a much larger needle than the small one. The number 20 is the most popular size used. Most of the pro shops, this is what they pick up from us, is the number 20. It's small enough to get into the sweet spot on this club. Down on the heel here, it's probably going to be a little bit small to do these, the number 3. Even maybe a little small for the Northwestern, but we're going to give that a try with it and see what it does. You can always go to a larger one if this one winds up being too small. If you start with the larger one, you might make a little mess on the club, have some cleaning to do. That's the great thing with acrylic paint, is you can't really mess it up. So we're going to start off with the A-West number 20. You do want to get one of these for each color of paint that you're going to use. The paint will store inside the bottle, so once you pour it in, next year you want to redo your clubs, get some different clubs. The paint will be fine in there. But you're not going to empty this out, clean it out, change colors of paint. So keep that in mind. Let's pull out our number 20. And we do have our storage cap. And basically the way these work, they have the needle in here. The needle sometimes can be bent, and that's okay. It's not going to pinch the needle. And you see they have, hold this a little closer. This is to keep the bottle from clogging. It's a really great thing. It's gonna make you cross-eyed trying to put it back in later on. But when you're done painting, you'll just put that back into the bottle, and that keeps it from clogging up. So what I'm going to do now is pour some of the paint into the bottle, get it ready to go, and then you'll get to see the action that you want to see out of this. I'm going to go do this over the sink though, pouring not my fine skill. I'll be right back. Alright, now I'm back with my AWES number 20 bottle filled with paint. I have my club. I'm going to start on the heel of the club, on the northwestern words here. Real small words, and you're going to see real quick how easy it is to fill this. Just going to tilt. I'm going to start in the middle here. And go real easy. You don't want to blow out too much of it. And let it start to fill. You don't need an overly steady hand for this. This is not rocket science. It will get you down into your garage for a while, away from other people in the house, which projects like these are always nice for. Now you can fill up the grooves as much as you want. Just keep in mind that a really full groove is going to have a longer drying time. I'm just going to do a little section here because it's going to get real boring watching me. Western. If you see any parts that you don't like, don't hesitate to go back. Just hit it all up. Do an H. Now acrylic paints are very quick drying and they don't have an odor issue with them, which is very convenient. But one of the things you want to make sure, if you fill this side of the club, don't right away go over to the other end of the club, any other sides of the club that you want to paint, because then you have the issue of you could have a run. So paint one whole face. I would let it sit an hour, 2 hours tops, and then you can go paint another side. If you're doing all your clubs, just do the one side of each club, then move on to the other clubs. If you get any over on simple paper towel, you don't want to get a point on it like this and try to clean it. You want it nice and flat. Wrap it on your finger. And just wipe over the face real quick, and that gets anything that's on the surface off of there. And I'll hold this up, see if you can see it well. And I'm going to go ahead and continue doing the rest of this so you can see what it looks like completed. And then we're going to talk about cleanup. The thinner, really only for if you make big mistakes with it. And I'll show you the nice finishing touch you can do with it afterwards. So I'll be right back with this all filled in. Alright, we're back now. I've finished painting the letters on the Northwestern. I let it sit for about 5 minutes. What that does is it lets the top surface dry on it. I'm going to show you, I purposely was a little sloppy here. See if you can see it well on the club. Some of the lettering on the club, there's a little bit of, well, mess on. So the easiest way to clean that up, and you're never going to be perfect, go for your thinner nail polish remover, little bit onto a rag, and you want to just gently wipe over the surface, right over the surface. Also leaves a nice shiny finish, and that will get all the excess off. If anything sticks, a little fingernail, you see how firmly I can scrub on that.
Good luck. Thank you for stopping in. Basically how it works, but
and let's see if I can get you a nice, quick, clean, finished look here. And we can go back through and do the rest of the club another time. but now you know how to do it.
How to run.
Again, on the Hobby Masters website, A West Needlepoint bottles, number 20. You can see the size letter that's for. If you were going to do something like the number 3 on here, then I'd be going up to probably like a number 35 or 50 size bottle. The Tamiya paint bottles I have back here. Also linked, makes it real simple when you're on our website that you have the A West bottle. It links right to the Tamiya paints, the paint thinner if you want to use. Inexpensive, quick. Grandkids want to do some painting later on. Works great for that too. But that's all there is to it. So this is another project from Hobby Masters. Check out some of our other how-to videos and the rest of the HobbyMasters.com web store and real store. Thank you very much.